overview of EEI. With ever-growing technological interventions in agricultural and allied sectors and rapidly growing challenges with globalization and environmental changes, constant upgradation of skills and professional competencies of middle-level extension officers is an everyday requirement. Extension officers are the torch bearers for the farmers, and there is a need for them to stay relevant. Therefore, upgrading themselves on the latest technologies in agriculture and allied sectors is the only way out. The success of middle-level functionaries lies in their successful and effective transferring of knowledge to the farming community. Well-planned, systematically organized, need-based trainings to enhance the knowledge, skills and attitudes of the middle-level functionaries go a long way in improving productivity and effective discharge of their professional duties. The jurisdiction of EEI Hyderabad in capacity building. With the sole aim of catering to the various needs of the middle-level functionaries, Extension Education Institute, Rajendra Nagar, Hyderabad was established in 1962. It serves the training needs of 6 southern states, namely Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Odisha and 3 union territories, Puducherry, Lakshadweep Islands and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. EEI Rajendra Nagar, Hyderabad is under the aegis of the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India, and works under the administrative control of Professor Jaishankar Telangana State Agricultural University. Areas of conducting capacity building programs. EEI Hyderabad designed innovative ways of capacity building and training programs, are conducted both in physical and online modes. The main areas of training at EEI are on extension methodology-oriented programs, management-oriented programs, sensitization programs, and technology-oriented programs. The faculty of EEI will brainstorm on the content, training methodologies, exposure visits, etc. before finalizing the content of programs. Etiquette followed in conducting capacity building programs. All training programs start with the registration process through Google Forms, which are shared with the participants through WhatsApp groups created exclusively for each program at least 2 days prior to the program start date, so that participants come to the program with a preset mind. On the first day of the training, the first 2 sessions are dedicated to the conduct of pre-evaluation and before training evaluation of the participants by administering the relevant Google Forms. Pre-evaluation is done to assess their existing knowledge on the training contents. Later, a formal inauguration of the training program is done, which is graced by the director of the institute and a program relevant personality of a significant stature. During the inaugural, the program coordinator conducts the need assessment of the running program so as to consider and incorporate 1 or 2 extra sessions in the program schedule based on participant needs. Ice-breaking exercises. The training stage is set by taking the trainees on an outdoor location for conduct of an ice-breaking session. An icebreaker is a facilitation exercise intended to help members of the group begin the process of forming themselves into teams. Icebreakers are commonly presented as a game to warm up the group by helping the members to get to know each other. It is designed to welcome trainees and gear them up for the upcoming training. Here are a few icebreakers commonly used by the Institute. The values of morals and ethics, as well as teamwork and coordination within an organization, are stressed during the Save Your Balloon icebreaker. The trainees' innate leadership abilities, creativity, and problem-solving skills are discovered during the game of passing the ball in a short span of time. Fish and fisherman technique is generally used to teach participants about communication, coordination, and team building skills. Sheep and shepherd experiential learning technique is used to bring into limelight the listening skills, goal orientation, cooperation, and leadership skills in real-time situations. Through Australian trolley, teamwork, coordination, leadership qualities, communication skills, etc. of the participants can be observed. For instance, trainees can form various groups on their own by looking for group members through creative and fun-filled activities. Innovative training methodologies adopted by EEI Hyderabad. The training methods adopted by the institute are usually participative, interactive, and experiential in nature, which are conducted by means of brainstorming, group assignments, fishbowl techniques, panel discussions, buzz sessions, role-placed case studies, simulated exercises, etc. After administration of various training methodologies, processing of learning is done in a befitting manner by relating it to the content taught, blending traditional methods with modern methodologies. Technological evolution has affected almost every aspect of our lives, and the agricultural sector is not an exception. To retain the fundamental principles, it is vital to research and develop a blend of traditional and modern technologies for effective dissemination of information to the farmers. Use of puppetry is one of them. EEI trained participants on script writing, dialogue delivery, and movement of puppets for transfer of latest information in a creative way. Shows using paper and cloth puppets were demonstrated by trainees on IFS and agro-tourism. Traditional art promotes creativity, helps to think out of the box, develops motor skills, and helps disseminate the message in an attractive manner. Villupattu folk art was performed by Tamil Nadu trainees. Burrakatha was performed by the trainees from Andhra Pradesh on the effect of Corona. Fascination with magic starts early with games and often continues through childhood and well into adulthood. It is said to be the best for entertainment, education, and engagement of audience. Shri Bose, a trained agricultural officer from EEI, out of passion and motivation received from EEI, performed many magic shows to convince the farmers on importance of soil health card recommendations, adoption of IFS, climate change adaptation, etc. Radio jingles are short songs or tunes with unique style, accent, and rhythmic words with or without music used for dissemination of information. EEI trainees are trained in script writing and delivery of audio jingles in farm journalism course on topics such as drones, importance of desilting tanks, management of fall army worm, etc. The institute excels in blending traditional forms with modern methods, and hence all concepts of training are laced with simulated gaming activities, commonly called as management games. Management games play a vital role in EEI training programs. Management games are designed and included by the EEI to create gaming simulations in the training sessions. Each game is based upon more or less realistic model of a situation, which is used to simulate the outcomes of management decisions made by the participants in the game. The types of games simulate real-life conditions of the crucial concepts of learning, coupled with enjoyment in a short space of time. These games generate interest in the subject and are rich in experiential learning. These games benefit the trainees to comprehend and retain the learnings to a great extent. For example, playing a time management game improves skills like team building, negotiation time management, communication and delegation skills. Games like blindfold, apple market, boat game, Step Up Numbers, Damcharad teach trainees to become more productive in less time. Facilitation through hands-on training. Hands-on experience sessions gives the trainees the chance to actually use the technology and learn by doing rather than by passively taking information on board. It allows trainees to experience the interface firsthand and better understand how it works or how it can help them to achieve their organizational goals. For example, fabric embellishment techniques and the homestead technologies training had given them direct experience of learning the skill. Hands-on training on use of mobile apps for making short films, such as on rearing tilapia fish, pick voice message on linking Aadhaar card, hands-on training on use of pest and disease diagnostic mobile app, Plantix developed by ICRISAT and PGTSAU, video filmmaking, use of Filmarago app were given to trainees. Demonstrations on latest technologies like drone technology form place in relevant training programs. Seeing is believing. Approach of EEI Hyderabad. As a part of training program on profitable farming through mechanization, trainees were taken to visit NIPHM, National Institute of Plant Health Management. Practical demonstration on pesticide spraying with drone technology was organized to sensitize the trainees regarding the technology. The training programs are enriched by inclusion of field and institutional visits to relevant organizations so that participants can have the first-hand experience of concepts that they learn in classrooms. Institutional and field visits motivate trainees by bringing a vividness or reality which cannot be done in the conventional classroom sessions and help to provide information for learning in a relevant real-world context. Institutional visits to Ag Hub, Millet Processing and Incubation Center, NIR DPR, Manage, Tefe J Farm, Farm Mechanization, CRIDA, CRIDA, Art of Living, SAM Agritech, etc. were organized along with visits to successful farmer fields. Innovation is the drive for excellence. Innovation plays a key role in introducing novelty to existing practice or processes, leading to increased market value, revenue, and customer satisfaction. Sometimes innovation is used to upgrade the existing practices or to introduce modern technologies. EEI Hyderabad believes in leaving no stone unturned. Implementing the documentation of innovative activities of the concerned staff during the off-campus training programs can help participants feel more engaged and contribute better to the workplace. Innovative activities include value addition, case studies, success stories, successful farming practices, entrepreneurial activities, etc. were documented and brought out as a publication by EEI. Conducting virtual demonstration. The pandemic situation in India in the years 2021 and 2021-22 paved way to the origin of online training programs, and EEI Hyderabad was no exception. Despite embracing the new normal situation, the Institute worked hard to retain the novelty of trainings by adopting innovative online training methods like inclusion of virtual demonstrations, virtual tours and breakout sessions to make online learning more interesting, effective and meaningful. For example, virtual tour of Varashri Nursery at Shimoga, Karnataka was organized by EEI Hyderabad to trainees who were online for giving them practical insights on nursery maintenance, grafting, layering, etc. Virtual demonstrations were conducted on batik printing techniques by the expert from PGT SAU during an online training program, as also pandal erection, organic liquid preparation and universal soil preparation while conducting certificate course on terrace gardening. Innovative inclusions in capacity building. EEI Hyderabad organized for the first time a paid certificate course on fruit and vegetable terrace gardening for beginners during the month of December 2021. 41 homemakers, employees and youth interested in starting terrace gardens learned many new terrace gardening techniques from the experts of PGT SAU, Telangana Horticulture University, and experiences of practitioners is brought out by EEI for the benefit of beginners in Telugu states. Series of webinars are arranged with the eminent speakers in the domain of extension methodologies in collaboration with Society of Extension Professionals, PGT SAU Hyderabad, for the benefit of extension professionals across the nation. Feedback paves the way for refinement. At the end of all training programs, the participants' feedback is collected and documented. Mandatory post-evaluation will be done to assess the increase in knowledge and skills of the participants, and the training concludes with the certificate distribution during program valediction. Apart from training, EEI is actively involved in providing consultancy services to organizations working in the field of agriculture and allied sectors. It also conducts action research on latest problems in alignment with national goals as a mandatory activity. At present, 4 action research projects are in implementation, namely adoption and establishment of Agri-Nutri Smart Village in Telangana state, effectiveness of skill development program, agriculture extension service provider on empowering rural youth, collaborative extension study with MANAGE on documentation of success stories in market ecosystem in natural farming, and arriving at scaling up strategies in South Indian states. Testing and upscaling of farm diversification models in Telangana. EEI conducts skill development training programs for the youth of Telangana state under the directives of Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. Relentless efforts of EEI Hyderabad. We feel proud that under the guidance of the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India and PGT SAU, EEI Hyderabad is trying to bring laurels with better performance and the reach pinnacle in providing capacity building skills to middle-level officers of the southern states of India.